But now we should be live over on YouTube. Oh yeah. All right. Yep. We're live. I need to just figure out how to get the oh hell. Yeah, I need to figure out how to get the chat to pop up on a window. As of recently, I've been just kind of popping out chat, and well, I say recently, but last time I streamed, that's what I did was I popped chat out, and I like moved it right beside Twitch chat. But yeah, I guess this is a good time to sit there and just kind of shout out the old YouTube. But if you do want to check it out, let me get my key going. By the way, hopefully YouTube ain't like too bad about so pop it out and copy the browser. If I copy the browser though, won't that like display on the monitor? Like, ain't that not good to do? Custom docs, OBS, mate one insert. Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. Okay. I think I see what you're saying. I need to find that thing though. This copy URL paste apply. And now I can X out of that. All right, now I got it. What was I supposed to do after I got it? Oh, I could just clip it onto the actual thing. Oh, so I could do that with Twitch too. I could like dock it to the actual thing. Custom browser docs. Yep, I already did all that. So now what do? I just mount it somewhere? I can do this with Twitch as well. Okay, well I need to set this up one day. Cause I don't really care if it shows my captions. I could just like slide that. Yeah. But yeah, I got Twitch now, or I got YouTube. Okay, well, I'll fix that later, and I'll set up Twitch there too. You got to grab the URL every time. Oh, that kind of sucks. Will that window stay there at least though? So I'll just grab the URL and copy and paste. Like where I have it mounted, will it just stay there? Okay. Well, good enough. Good enough. I'll just I'll use this. And I'll like move this off to the right. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll have to look into that at some point. But yeah, like I said, I might as well like start going live on YouTube as well, because I mean, it kind of just ain't no point not to. Get a like, comment, and subscribe. I do know whenever the Halloween like rolls around, I'm probably gonna be putting up a lot of those videos on YouTube, but on the main channel. So it'll give some content on that channel. Speak up!
Nurse Brannigan, if you do know something, please tell me. Anything you say will be held in confidence.
No. I may disagree with some conduct, but in the end, everybody is doing their best.
Oh wait, right. I remember what I was doing now. So I do have a YouTube chat over on Twitch. If you do want to check it out, you can check it out. We're live right now over on YouTube. And I have my main gaming channel that I haven't posted to in a while, but you know, you can follow that too. I'll probably post like more like scary like games and demos. I haven't quite decided if I'm only gonna do one type of content or if I'm gonna branch out and do like anything and everything and do like playthroughs and stuff like that. But if you ever want to watch content and I'm not live, you can check it out on there. Once again, we do have that Discord, so if you do want to join in, you can join that. And people over on YouTube, you can join the Discord. Once I figure out how to type over on YouTube. I guess I can't type over on YouTube. Well, I mean I can, but I have to copy and paste. If you want to check out the Discord, you can check it out. You can join it. Relax. Also, thanks for the likes. Apparently some people are going over there. Big don't skis. There is a way. I would just have to show you the way.
Goodbye, nurse. Call me if you need assistance.
I need assistance. She's not amused with that one. Oh, okay. I thought she was walking towards me. I was about to say maybe she is. Damn, son. You look sick. You look thick. My God, what is happening to these people? God, they're all acting like they're sick. Like the Spanish flu is affecting them or something. But yeah, I think it's as well as like I need to start doing more things over on YouTube as well, because like Twitch is like a pond in comparison to YouTube. I like Twitch, I like the culture, I like the streaming over on Twitch, but as far as like branching out and like getting out there, YouTube is probably like better to do content on. And I think they're both great to do content on. But as far as like getting your name out there, I think YouTube would be better. Alright, it's almost 4 a.m. and I must get at least 3 hours for workies. I will catch you soon, mate. I'll leave you a big lurkies. Big lurkey. Never put all your eggs in one basket. Yeah, that's kind of what I think is like. I'd rather stream. The only thing I think I'm not gonna really do is TikTok. Like I might put content over on TikTok, but I'm not gonna stream on TikTok. I don't know, it really depends. But either way, I like Twitch, I like YouTube, I like streaming. I might just stay in my lane when it comes to that. And who the hell is you? But yeah, have a good night, man. I will be seeing you.
You're pushing yourself too hard. You don't have to bear the
Good evening, sir.
So it is true. The famous Dr. Reed has joined us. I can't think of any better news during these terrible times.
He knows
Know
me.
each other?
Actually, yes. We met once before at the Rockefeller University in New York.
Dr. Tippett, yes, I remember.
God damn.
I was assisting Professor Carell in his
Nine.
research about coronary bypasses. He had nothing but praise for you.
I just thought about that. Is that playing
He was
over on
also very
YouTube?
confident about your future. And look at you now. Eminent surgeon and blood transfusion specialist.
What is the Pembroke Hospital situation? And please, speak freely.
This hospital is not exactly the best of London. I'm sure you are used to working in a better environment.
It's not exactly the best situation in London either. I can't have expected this hospital to be prepared for what was to come.
Don't be misled by appearances, Dr. Reed. This hospital does not lack talented people. It just lacks hope.
Quite.
What can you tell me about the staff in the hospital?
Some are really good, and others are not so good. But during this troubled period, there is no time for slander. I prefer to focus on the positive character traits.
Tell me more about cherished people, then.
Nurse Brannigan is a pearl. She is the most helpful and dedicated nurse I've ever worked with. A clever and cheerful woman.
You really seem to admire her skills.
I'll go even further. If she was a man, she would be a damn fine practitioner.
I thought he was just gonna say a damn fine man.
Any opinion about the management?
I don't always agree with Dr. Swansea's reserve, but I must admit he does all he can to keep this facility running during this crisis.
Ah, yes, the burden of command. I was fed up with this concept while serving as a medical officer.
Don't get me wrong. Swansea's a good administrator. I just wish he would get out of his office now and again.
You're exhausting yourself, Corcoran.
Damn.
Maybe you should think about preserving your strength.
No. We must keep on healing all those poor souls. We are the last rampart before chaos. Once more unto the breach.
Nurse Brannigan is worried about you, Doctor.
She should not have told you that. I will have a word with her.
You don't have to blame her for her honesty.
I'm not that kind of man, my dear Jonathan. Actually, Nurse Brannigan's opinion is the only one I may listen to.
Damn.
You're exhausting yourself, Corcoran. Maybe you should think about preserving your strength.
No, we must keep on healing all those poor souls. We are the last rampart before chaos. Once more unto the breach.
Nurse Brannigan is worried about you, Doctor.
She should not have told you that. I will have a word with her.
You don't have to blame her for her honesty.
Oh, he
I'm
just
not
said the
that
same
kind of
shit.
man,
Okay.
my dear Jonathan. Actually, Nurse
That sucks.
Brannigan's opinion
I thought
is
that
the
he was
only one I
gonna-
may listen to.
I would have other options, but I guess not.
Goodbye, Dr. Tippett.
Dr. Tippett.
Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed. I'm new here.
I've already heard about you, Dr. Reed. I'm Milton Hooks, the ambulance driver for this shithole of a hospital.
That's quite a blunt introduction, Mr. Hooks.
You can call me Milton. I like to speak my mind, Dr. Reed. Perk of the job. Don't judge me, and I won't judge you.
I'm not sure I understand what you're talking about.
Well, I'm no doctor, but I'm pretty sure a gun can't be used as a surgical instrument.
You have a keen eye. I learned to shoot during the war, and have carried one ever since. Old habits die hard.
No need to explain, Dr. Reed. And if you ever need a better gun...
So you're telling me I have a
remember,
gun
may have
this whole
something
time?
for
I've
you.
been using a knife? Huh?
How is the situation around here?
You want to hear the situation is all right? It's fucking awful. We lack everything, and it's getting worse every day.
Are you really smuggling weapons through the hospital?
And why not? I've already been attacked by patients, you know. And by gang members willing to steal my money.
But you're not defending yourself. You're selling guns to civilians.
You keep people alive your own way, Doctor. I offer them another way to protect their health.
So what do you do exactly in this hospital? Apart from smuggling guns, I mean.
I've been an ambulance driver since... too long, I guess. I bring sick people here night and day. It's a dirty job, but I get it done. Most of the time.
Since you're on the front line, how is the sanitary situation in this vicinity?
It's a complete disaster. It's even getting dangerous to enter some streets or buildings. Even the locals attack you.
Even the locals.
It sounds like things have been a bit rough recently. What's happened?
Yesterday I got attacked by the patient I was bringing here. I escaped through the hospital's garden, but I lost my wallet when I was running.
You left an infected patient outside the hospital. That's incredibly dangerous.
Go there yourself if you want, but be careful, Doctor. I'd rather not bring your dead body back.
Damn, I didn't get anything.
I'd like to see your goods.
Wise choice, Dr. Reed. A reliable gun is what everybody needs these days.
I'm broke. Oh, maybe I should have recycled that. Well.
And I thought last summer's epidemic was different.
The patients are not fools. They know we are overwhelmed by this horrifying
know.
epidemic.
They know we are overwhelmed. And just needs a rest is what it sounds like.
Dr. Swansea is right. This place seems perfect to conduct my research.
We may lack the resources.
Damn, is she alive?
Most brilliant minds in London at Pembroke.
Good evening, Doctor. I believe we're going to be working together.
Dr. Reed. Dr. Swansea informed us of your arrival, but I could not dare to believe we'd have such good fortune.
Is he a
Such
vampire
an
too?
honor, sir.
Thank you. And you are?
I am Thoreau Strickland, Dr. Thoreau Strickland. I'm a great admirer of your work, Dr. Reed.
The eyes looked like they were bloodshot at first.
Please, could you tell me something about yourself?
I'm a great admirer of your work concerning blood transfusion, Dr. Reed. I run my own experiments. I'm convinced it's the future.
Convinced it's the.
What made you choose to be a doctor?
I'm not ashamed to admit you and your work have inspired me.
Dude, what?
I am honored.
Everybody is just loving
by
me.
your side.
Like, what did I do?
It's always a pleasure to share scientific and medical knowledge with someone eager to learn. I'll be glad to help you if I can.
This epidemic may be the century's most terrible disaster, but I'm convinced that we, as doctors, are the only ones able to defeat it.
I based my technique on my mentor's research. He helped me perfect my method. What is yours?
I'd rather not talk about it. For now, it's just theories and first approach. My process is purely experimental and unsuccessful.
As long as you're cautious and methodical, you may remain empty-handed, but you won't fail.
You're not the first one to warn me, but I am convinced knowledge is the main weapon against the ravages of this epidemic.
What can you tell me about the Pembroke?
Well, it has always been an honor to work with Dr. Swansea. But with your arrival, I can't think of a better opportunity to learn about blood transfusion.
You seem quite optimistic.
You seem quite optimistic. It's a rare and precious attitude in these difficult times.
I'm convinced that this epidemic is a test of endurance and dedication for us men of science.
Questions remain about our capacity to resolve the situation.
True. Last summer, during the first wave of the epidemic, I used to joke with Milton about the extra work. We're not smiling now.
What can you tell me about the Pembroke?
Well, it has always been an honor to work with Dr. Swansea. But with your arrival, I can't think of a better opportunity to learn about blood transfusion.
I already did this.
Do you need help with anything in particular?
Well, yes, maybe. I'm waiting for a batch of products I ordered for my personal research, yet my supplier seems to have vanished.
Do you want me to play the errand boy for you?
Oh no, Dr. Reed. But if you went personally to his shop, what with your reputation and all, he wouldn't dare to refuse the products I need.
I see. Well, give me the address, for I may pass by if I have time.
Oh yeah. We are an errand boy. Ba-rum, bum, bum, bum.
Goodbye, Dr. Strickland. Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Reed. I believe we're going to be colleagues.
Reed? Yes, I've been informed about your arrival. I'm Waverly Ackroyd. Welcome aboard, I suppose.
Does my arrival inconvenience you in some way, Dr. Ackroyd?
Let us just say that I don't particularly share Dr. Swansea's enthusiasm for hiring you. What we need here are reliable professionals, not overrated dabblers.
You'll be the first I kill. I'm just kidding. Huh, quite. I'm just kidding.
If you have a problem with me, Dr. Ackroyd, please feel free to tell me.
Dr. Swansea has imposed your presence on this hospital without asking anyone's advice. The benefit of his position. But I don't agree with it.
I know we've never met before, but I believe this hospital could use all the help it can get. You will agree with that, I'm sure.
Oh, but I have heard about you, Dr. Reed. Of course, you can't say the same about me, since I have not wasted my time courting the press.
Aren't you too old for such jealousy? It really won't do you any good, you know.
Don't be ridiculous, Dr. Reed. A simple glance is enough for me to know you have nothing for me to envy.
Are you sure about that? Do you not see me? Dog. I'm a 6'2" Giga Chad that is now a vampire. Ah. I know you're jealous. I know you're jealous. You and the hairline. Jealous. Smells like friendly fire.
Since your tenure in this hospital is longer than mine, perhaps you can tell me more about this place.
Let's just say I'm tired of the carelessness around me. I have always respected the skills of Dr. Swansea, but over time his enthusiasm has become displaced.
Carelessness? Exactly what are you talking about?
We're here to save lives. The people who trust us are not volunteering for experimentation. They're here to be healed.
I don't intend to run any radical experiments, Doctor. Even if I, as any good practitioner should, express an interest in pushing the boundaries of medical research.
Modern medical methods were created through audacity and ego. But there are rules in our line of work, and they're here to protect our patients.
True, I guess.
Tell me, Waverly, what do you think of Dr. Strickland's enthusiasm for his experimental research?
Strickland is playing with his patients' lives for pride and glory. Now that, sir, is unethical.
Are you thinking about something in particular?
Harvey Fiddick needs delicate surgery. I believe we should stick to the usual procedure, but my young colleague obviously disagrees.
Why do you wish to lead this surgery?
I strongly believe that Mr. Fiddick should not be butchered to test an unproven procedure.
If you are going to lead this surgery, I'm trusting you to assume the consequences of your actions, whatever the result.
I'm not the kind of man who runs away from his responsibilities, Dr. Reed. There is no need for you to be looking over my shoulder.
And are you not afraid that your rivalry with Strickland may be blinding you?
Rivalry? I guess you could call it that. But I will never be childish enough to let my personal feelings affect my judgment.
Huh. Okay.
Thank you for your time. We'll talk later.
Very well. Hey man, what does it feel like to be sick? I remember you.
Good evening, sir. Doctor.
Good evening, madam. Can I help you?
It's my son who needs you, sir.
I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed. How can I help your son?
I'm Beatrice Goswick, mother of Mortimer Goswick. Could you check on him, please, Dr. Reed? I've heard much of your talents as a physician.
Before I check on your son that's dying and, you know, could also be dead in the next, like, 5 minutes. Your life in London, how is it? Tell me about yourself.
What can you tell me about yourself, Mrs. Goswick?
Not much to say.
Son's over there
Just
dying
take
and
care
I'm
of
over here
him,
rizzing
and
up the
I'll
mom.
cover all the expenses. That's all that matters.
Are you rich? Are you gonna secure my PS5? PS6 now, I guess?
Good evening, sir.
Are you really that rich? Most of the patients here are of a more humble origin, if I may say so.
Yes, thanks to my husband. May he rest in peace. I can cover any needed medical expenses.
May I ask if you have an occupation, Mrs. Goswick?
I'm a teacher by profession. I teach young women who are more ambitious about their futures than their families.
What do you think of your reception here? Any complaints?
I have had the uttermost reservations about this hospital since we arrived. But we had no other choice, considering the state of emergency.
Is there something in particular that's bothering you?
Some of the staff were not especially welcoming. I suspect they're not accustomed to dealing with patients of such social standing.
Tell me more about your arrival at the Pembroke Hospital. What gave you such a bad first impression?
The ambulance driver was quite rude, for a start. And that nurse, Miss Hawkins, seems to have quite a dubious attitude.
What do you mean?
She managed to secure a bed for my son despite the epidemic. It was a relief, but it wasn't cheap.
She charged you for a bed?
Yes, and I paid without question, considering the urgency of the situation.
I share your concern, Mrs. Goswick. Be sure that I'll talk to the people involved.
I don't expect compensation, Dr. Reed. But I'm aware such behavior would not be tolerated in other hospitals.
Goodbye, Mrs. Goswick.
Now, to your son that hopefully isn't dead yet. Morning.
Good evening. I'm Dr. Reed. Can I help at all?
No,
Really? Why are you here then?
I don't want to talk. My throat hurts too much.
I suppose that this pain is the reason you're here. Is someone taking care of you?
Yes. And no.
Could you at least tell me your name, sir?
Mortimer. Mortimer Goswick.
Mortimer Morbin? Morbin time?
How painful is your throat, Mr. Goswick?
So painful I'd rather not talk at all, Doctor.
I like how the closed captions is saying Mormon time. It's Mormon time.
I'm sure you realize a doctor and his patient have to communicate, sir. Would it help if I gave you some paper and a pen?
Not really.
I see. Then maybe it's not just your throat that hurts, Mr. Goswick. Perhaps your sore throat is just the consequence of something more hurtful.
Yes, maybe. But I don't want to talk or even write about it now.
Why did your mother have you hospitalized here? She seems convinced this is a bad hospital.
My mother just wants the best for me. She won't rest while I'm here. She'd go all the way to hell and back to help me.
Is your mother bothering you? As your doctor, I can ask her to leave you alone if you would prefer.
That's tempting, Doctor. But you have no idea what my mother is capable of. She would tie herself to my bed if you asked her to leave.
Pembroke Hospital may look unorthodox, but rest assured you're in good hands here.
It's not me you have to convince, Dr. Reed. It's It's my mother.
Okay.
Tell me about yourself, Mr. Goswick.
I don't want to talk, Doctor.
Tell me about yourself. Tell me.
I have to go now, sir. But don't hesitate to contact me if you need any help.
Good evening, sir. Doctor.
Good evening, Mr. Goswick. How are
Huh?
I'm okay.
Did he not just say Psst, doctor? Like, what? Bro.
you? I have to go now, sir. But don't hesitate to contact me if you need any help.
Good evening, sir. Doctor.
What if I talk to her now? Wait, I was just saying that right beside.
How is my son doing?
I can't tell you about how your son's doing.
Goodbye, Mrs. Goswick.
Goodbye. What?
What can I do for you, Doctor?
Thank you, Nurse Crane.
Blaming me will not further your agenda, sir.
How long's it going to take the...
Good evening, Dr. Strickland.
And good evening to you, Dr. Reed. Can I be of any help?
Tell me more about your willingness to experiment with new medical techniques.
Harvey Fiddick is a patient suffering from a severe injury that could cripple him if not treated correctly. I'm convinced your blood transfusion technique could help him.
What is it you really want? To save him? Or to prove your point?
Fair question. I want nothing but to save my patient, Dr. Reed. Especially since I know Mr. Fiddick's story.
Tell me Mr. Fiddick's story.
Our first diagnosis was compromised because Mr. Fiddick lied to us about the real origin of his injury. He first claimed it was an accident.
But why would he hide such crucial information from us?
Because he is a proud father, ashamed of putting his children at risk because of his own negligence.
Oh.
This personal involvement could also appear to be a lack of impartiality. You must know that a good surgeon must remain neutral.
I agree. But that does not excuse Dr. Ackroyd's behavior, a man who did not even take time to converse with his patient.
Do you think keeping his distance was a mistake?
All I know is that I'm taking care of human beings with desires, hopes, and fears. Not some biological machine comprised of blood, bones, and flesh.
Goodbye, Dr. Strickland.
I will not let you...
Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Reed. May I help you?
I don't know if a third opinion is needed. Your colleagues are already arguing about my condition.
I see. Would you mind telling me more about your situation?
I'm Harvey Fiddick. All I want is to get me bloody arm fixed properly.
Tell me about yourself, Mr. Fiddick.
I'm just a regular guy waiting to get his arm fixed, so I can return to work and to my family.
I was more curious about what you were doing before being hospitalized.
I'm a carpenter, and a good one too. But that means I need both arms to feed my family, Dr. Reed.
Are you satisfied with your treatment here?
Well, it's clear that I've chosen a bad time to be injured. Forgive my bluntness, but you seem overwhelmed by cases of the flu.
I won't lie to you about it. I'm afraid we are.
Are you sure you don't want to operate yourself, Dr. Reed? I have the feeling you're very capable, and your colleagues seem to think so too.
In other circumstances, you would be right. But for now, I don't think I can take on the responsibility. My apologies. Tell me about the doctors who are arguing about your case.
Strickland and Ackroyd. They both want the best for me, but there's a lot of pride there. Doctors are no different from carpenters, it seems.
What do you mean?
I often had professional arguments with rivals on a building site. Difference is I disagreed about wooden nails, not flesh and bones.
Goodbye for now, Mr. Fiddick. I'll see you later.
I will not let you down, my boy. You always knew the words to calm the children, Ellen. As for me, you're an idiot.
But in the circumstances...
My sweet girl. We can handle this. Reads me like a book.
Second floor.
I'm quite busy right now, Dr. Reed.
I don't know what you've heard about me, but I have already proved my value as a practitioner.
I don't question your skills, Dr. Reed, but your motive. Is it money, fame, or are you truly dedicated?
And what exactly is that supposed to mean?
I served in the war just like you. But unlike you, I did not use the wounded to play the modern sorcerer.
Be careful what you insinuate, Dr. Ackroyd.
I only want you to admit you used those men to improve your theories.
Knowledge has always been and will remain our main weapon, and it has always come at a price. And personal initiative.
It is not a question of initiative, it is a question of integrity. These men and women have put their faith in us, Dr. Reed.
It seems you have bad memories of your military service.
I refuse to see this industrial slaughter as scientific progress. War only reveals the worst in men.
We can at least agree on something, Dr. Ackroyd. Thank you for your time. We'll talk later.
Second. Have I talked to you yet?
Good evening, nurse.
Good evening, Doctor. I don't think we've been introduced yet. My name is Pippa Hawkins.
And I'm
Pippa
Dr.
Pig.
Jonathan Reed. Dr. Swansea has recently offered me a position in this hospital.
Well, it's a euphemism that your help will be
I'm
appreciated,
Peppa Pig.
Doctor.
How would you describe the situation at the Pembroke Hospital?
It's serious. The flu is wreaking havoc amongst the staff and patients. We are running out of everything.
Get a grip!
Nurse Hawkins, the Spanish flu won't last forever. Even the Black Plague didn't kill everyone.
I wish I could believe you. But what if this epidemic was worse? What if in the end, nobody was
Why is she
spared?
looking at me? She's not looking at the character. Oh, there we go. Damn, I felt immersed as shit. She was looking deep into my eyes. I was like, huh? Peppa Pig, calm down.
You must get a hold of yourself, nurse.
Sorry, I'm exhausted. No one has any idea when this epidemic will be over.
How is the Pembroke staff coping with the epidemic?
Well, not well.
Opium.
Milton, the ambulance
Opium.
driver, is even more grumpy
He's trying to
than
get
usual,
intel over there.
especially concerning doctors.
Why is Milton grumpy on a daily basis? Is it just an act?
Milton's not the kind of man who's bothered about a bad reputation, whether he deserved it or not.
Why does Milton dislike doctors?
I don't know. Just ask him. But be warned, Milton is not the chatty type.
How long have you been a nurse?
Or long enough to see that the epidemic is winning. And no matter how qualified you are, don't tell me you'll change that.
You'd be surprised what dedication can achieve, Nurse Hawkins. In medicine, sometimes we're just a test result away from a miracle.
Sorry, Doctor. I don't want to sound bitter, but I'm just too tired to give a pep talk like Nurse Brannigan.
How do I get all these hints? But you have to embrace them. Hey, who are all these people? I didn't even see those people in town.
Goodbye, Nurse Hawkins.
Damn, you look rough, chick.
Good evening, miss. I'm Dr. Reed, the new surgeon at the Pembroke Hospital. And who are you?
Your name has no meaning to me, mortal. You're nothing but dust blown by the winds of eternity.
I beg your pardon?
What are you begging for, mortal? My clemency? Well, tonight maybe I'm inclined to mercy. You'll never forget the night you met Thelma Howcroft.
You keep calling me mortal. Why is that? And if I'm mortal, what are you?
Well, Dr. Reed, if you must know, I'm a vampire.
She's a vampire, chat. She knows that it's Morbin time.
And why do you believe you're a vampire?
I don't need to believe anything. It is what I am. It is what I feel within this hollow shell of flesh.
Please, describe to me how you feel. What is it like to be a vampire?
I can hear my body crumble from the inside as my flesh cracks and fades. I sense the last pulse of postulant blood within my drying veins. I need new blood.
I see. Have you ever heard of Cotard syndrome, Miss Howcroft?
Never.
It's a mental illness discovered by a French neurologist named Jules Cotard. The affected patients are delusional. They believe that they are putrefying, that they are dead, a ghost or a ghoul, or in your case, a vampire.
Delusional, you say? Oh, sad and petty mortal. You can't even begin to understand the concept of immortality. And you think it is I who am delusional.
I'm just saying, so like, they all look at this guy with the bloodshot eyes, the veins popping out and everything, and they think that this looks normal? Wait, actually, let me see what I look like now.
I'll leave you, Mistress of the Dark, to your nocturnal activities.
So they see this. Oh, okay, well, I look a little bit better, I guess. The eyes give it away a little bit, but... like, I looked horrible before. She does kind of look like something. Oh no, drugs. Drugs might be affecting her.
Good evening, Miss Howcroft. How are you tonight?
I need blood, Doctor. Warm, rich, vibrant blood.
I'm assuming you must be a patient here. Am I right, Miss Howcroft?
It's only a cover. To hide from my enemies. I can leave whenever I want. As a woman, a spirit, fog, or bat.
Who are these enemies you mentioned? Can you describe them?
I cannot say for sure. But I sense their eyes on me from nearby. I feel them watching me every time I visit the garden near the morgue.
The staff here are not your enemy. They're here to help you, to care for you.
I'm not speaking of the doctors in white. I'm speaking of the men and women who hunt me. For I am a vampire.
I see. Don't worry. These people will not find you here. I'll personally make sure they leave you alone.
Thank you, mortal. But do not interfere with them, for you are no match for those that hunt me.
Who are you really, Miss Howcroft? I mean, apart from being a vampire.
Is that not enough for you, puny mortal? What do you require? Proof of my powers?
I'm curious to know who you were before becoming a vampire.
No, it was such a long time ago, I don't remember. Centuries of unholy life can have strange effects on one's minds, you see?
I'll leave you, Mistress of the Dark, to your nocturnal activities.
Daily routine.
Nurses are needed now. In the name of mercy, they depend on you. Nurses are needed now. Inquire at the nearest appointments office of the Ministry of Labor and National Service of right to...
Damn. The pain.
Right to... Is that 15 Kingways, London?
Good evening, sir. Can I help you?
Also, I do want to put this out as well, chat. I normally do not go around and talk to everybody and try and do everything in the game, so altogether this is kind of new. So all I'm saying is if you ever do watch me play a single player game, don't think I'll always play at this pace. Sometimes I do rush it, sometimes I don't, but I'm actually interested in hearing like the people that are here and like what they think, and I don't know. It is a new game too, so I'm not really inclined to like rush through it. Kind of enjoy my time.
Unless you're here to fix my face. No. I don't think you can help me.
I'm Dr.
Damn, what
Reed.
happened?
I've recently taken the position of head surgeon here.
Like a fire.
War injuries, am I right?
You guessed right, Doctor.
Blew up.
German shell took my pretty little mug
Aw.
right off. But they still call me Thomas Elwood.
How is your stay with us, Mr. Elwood?
Oh, it's bliss. I just escaped death in the trenches to be surrounded again by the moans of the dying.
Can I ask you precisely why you're a patient here?
It's the pain, sir. The drugs don't work. It just hurts under the scars, if you get my drift.
I've actually had pain like that. Kind of funny they like mentions it like that, because like I've had it. I don't know how to. I mean, the best way of explaining it is like being burned, where like you'll put like cream over the top and you'll feel a sensation where it's like numbing it, but like you still feel the pain underneath. That shit sucks.
Can I do anything for your pain?
Nurses gave me a bunch of pills. No effect. Told you. It's like the flames are under my skin, burning away.
Howdy, Runa. How are you doing? Hopefully it works, not killing you.
Who is treating you? Is someone in particular looking after your case?
Nobody since the old and tired doctor spoke to me. Started to think I was forgotten about. Wouldn't blame you.
You don't seem worried by that.
My face hurts so much more when I smile or cry. I've learned it's easier not to speak. But be assured I'm smiling inside.
Kind of reminds me of like a ghoul. Fallout. But it doesn't help the way he's like hunched over too.
Where were you stationed, sir?
Hey, had to make sure that I wanted to make sure that the stream was still going over on YouTube. It is.
Did you serve for long?
I really don't want to talk about all this shit.
No offense. I was pushing too much. I served in France myself. I just wanted to know what happened to you.
You were an officer, weren't you? Then I doubt we fought the same war, sir. No offense.
How close are you to Miss Horcroft? Are you aware that she thinks she is a vampire?
To wait for her next nibble is the best reason to stay here. Every time she approaches my bed, she treats me like something tasty. A normal person.
Aren't you afraid? She may hurt you if the game goes too far.
She's quite harmless, I can assure you. Her head's broken inside is all. While I'm busted on the outside. But she's still beautiful. Living proof that there's hope for me.
Damn. Man likes the vampire chick.
So do you let her bite you? You know that's not sanitary.
And why not? She's only supping a few drops of me blood. And the pain, it's real for once.
She could decide to bite less willing patients.
Then it's another good reason for me to stay here, Doctor.
You do realize she's mentally disturbed. It's called the Cotard syndrome. She truly believes she's a vampire.
In her madness, she never refers to my scars. And frankly, if I could, I'd join her world. It seems much more fun than the real one.
I mean, I get it, like, by no means am I saying, like, this guy should, like, move on and all that, but, like, damn, like, man's in a bad headspace. Very dangerous headspace.
Goodbye for now, Mr. Elwood.
Damn.
So many deaths.
Pain.
I wonder what your last
What
thoughts
here
were.
again?
Oh god, when'd she get there? Fucking jump scare.
A giant morgue disguised.
What are you doing there?
Good evening, Miss Howard. How are you tonight?
I need blood, Doctor. Warm, rich, vibrant blood.
Alright,
I'll
you're
leave
still on with that?
Mistress of the Dark.
I'll leave you to it.
Your nocturnal activities.
What your last thoughts would be, sir. So many
Damn.
deaths.
The pain.
And what of my own life?
It's here again.
Ah, there you are.
Good evening, Mr. Hampton. How do you feel?
Dr. Reed, is it? Oh, sir, I must apologize for my behavior.
What do you mean?
I was not myself in the factory. Fear and exhaustion made me say awful things to you, I'm afraid.
You remained perfectly nice and polite. A little delirious, perhaps. But who wouldn't be after enduring an abduction?
Thank you, Doctor. That's a relief. Now all I need to do is rest and return to my flock.
How did you end up in William Bishop's den?
I had received alarming news about his recent behavior. I went to his place and he refused to let me go.
Why did he abduct you?
William was an alcoholic. His addiction suddenly changed to blood. I don't know why. Just like a patient I met here. This Miss Hawcroft.
Oh.
You dared to enter this awful place alone. You're a hero, Mr. Hampton. Or a fool.
I'm just a man trying to help his friends, Dr. Reed. William Bishop was a conflicted soul, searching for light.
Do you know Tom Watts, the bartender from the Turtle? I met him before I found you in the canning factory.
Tom? Yes, of course. Always the helping hand, good old Tom. Without men like him, corruption and despair would have wiped out the East End long ago.
People are still in despair.
How could it be otherwise? The authorities have left us all to rot in this contagious nightmare. No drugs, no advice, nothing. It's a damn shame.
Who should I avoid in this part of town, then? Any particularly evil figures?
Not really. Most men and women are just doing their best. And it's not my habit to speak ill of people I know, Doctor.
What is the general situation in the East End docks?
The situation has always been tough, with a lot of tensions between the gangs and the Dockers Trade Union. The Wet Boot Boys are very nervous since they lost their leader.
Who leads the gang now?
Since Clay Cox went missing, it's his wife Edwina who runs the show, with the assistance of her mate, Ruth Digby.
I don't know why, but you say Ed Wiener? What kind of name is Ed Wiener?
Has the gang been threatening you?
Ah, no. I've had this nickname for so long, you know, the sad saint of the East End. No one dares to bug a saint, not even criminals.
What do you do for a living, Mr. Hampton? I can't help but notice the cross around your neck.
I manage a night asylum for the poor and homeless of the docks, and I try to guide the lost and hesitant on the right path to our Lord.
Are you a priest, Mr. Hampton? A deacon, maybe?
Not at all, Doctor. I'm just a man of faith willing to preach the good word.
Why didn't you use your cross against William Bishop? To repel him somehow?
That's a very strange question, Doctor. A cross is no magical token, if that's what you were trying to say. Not mine, anyway.
Oh.
How do you feel, Mr. Hampton? Medically speaking, I mean.
I feel exhausted. Beyond exhaustion, actually. William drank so much of my blood in his madness. I feel empty.
You're in good hands here. Dr. Swansea is well versed in blood transfusion, and I'm sure he'll take the best care of you.
Thank you, sir. I believe all I need is rest, and then I can go back to the people who need me.
Have you made friends since you arrived?
Not really, but I recognize Miss Harriet Jones. I knew her when she lived by the docks. That poor woman had such a miserable life.
You never came to see her here at Pembroke? Receiving visits when sick can be an important part of the healing process, you know. We're not just bodies.
You're preaching to the converted now, Doctor. To be truly honest, I thought she was dead. She left the docks many months ago.
Goodbye, Mr. Hampton. We'll talk again later.
And what of my own life?
It's locked, all right.
Locked door simulator.
I wish I could be sick again. Feel my blood boil with the fever.
And that's everybody.
Further your agenda, sir. How long's it going to take to fix me properly? A month? A year? You have the right to disapprove of our methods, and you
I'm
can
all right.
apologize when you're feeling better.
Don't waste your time with me.
Good evening, Mr. Goswick. How are you?
I'm okay.
Tell me about yourself, Mr. Goswick.
I don't want to talk, Doctor.
Why did your mother have you hospitalized here She seems convinced this is a bad hospital.
My mother just wants the best for me. She won't rest while I'm here. She'd go all the way to hell and back to help me.
I was just wondering, like, do you
need any help?
I'm afraid I may, sir. I don't mean to be a burden.
Oh. Oh my god, I am stupid. I forgot about this shit. Oh my. Huh. Give medicine. What if I don't need to give medicine? Oh wait. I don't have.
I will see you later.
I don't have
to
medicine,
go now,
but
sir. But don't hesitate to contact me if you need any help.
I'm alright. Don't waste your time with me.
My sweet girl.
Good evening, Doctor. How is my son doing?
Do you require medical attention as well, Mrs. Goswick?
I have other concerns right now, Doctor. But I'm fine, thank you.
I can't mesmerize her. Could I mesmerize him? Ooh, what about the vampire chick?
You down, my boy.
I have wasted too much energy for so little result. You are going to reveal all your secrets to me, even the darkest thoughts in your heart.
My blood and soul. They belong to you now.
The life running in your veins.
What am I
This
witnessing?
dead flesh needs it.
Oh, please spare me, Dark Queen. Spare your obedient slave.
She risen him up? What's happening? Don't mind me. No, y'all don't mind me at all. Anyways, let me talk to you.
Good evening, Miss Howcroft. How are you tonight?
I need blood, Doctor. Warm, rich, vibrant blood.
I can't mesmerize anyone.
Tell me, Thelma, why do you feel so attached to Mr. Elwood? Why him?
I'm not sure, Doctor. I think we have a bond of some sort. We've both suffered so much. He's the only mortal I find interesting.
Do you plan to make him a vampire too?
Of course not. How could I inflict my curse on anybody else? I'm not that cruel, Doctor.
Would you say you and Mr. Elwood are romantically involved?
No. No, Thomas is a delicate soul. Even though he disguises it. But I am not the woman he needs. No, for I am a vampire, Doctor.
Do you require my services, Miss Howcroft?
I have no need for your medicine, Dr. Reed. Blood is the only drug I need.
So, how was I able to mesmerize earlier? What does this 2 mean? Mesmerize level is level 1, I assume is what that's saying.
I'll leave you, Mistress of the Dark, to your nocturnal activities. Good evening, Mr. Elwood.
Evening, Dr. Reed.
Goodbye for now, Mr. Elwood.
All right. Well, I think there's nothing else other than going upstairs now. Wait. Damn, they got their own little town.
I cannot enter.
Locked door simulator. Why can't I go in now? What happened?
It's locked. It's locked.
You don't mind if I search your pockets, do you, sir? You won't need any of these anyway. I'm not stealing from you, mister. I'm only redistributing your belongings to people who need them more than you. You see, no one has claimed your body, sir, so it would be such a shame to bury you with your valuables. I will not forget you, sir, and I thank you for your generous donation.
Thelma Howcroft said she was being watched by vampire hunters.
It never ceases
Where are they
to
hiding?
amaze me how you,
I should
the dead,
investigate.
seem...
Good evening. I'm Dr. Reed.
Always a pleasure to meet a colleague, sir. Especially when he was supposedly dead.
A colleague? Are you a doctor too?
Not anymore, sir. I used to be Dr. Rakesh Chadana. Now, I'm just Mr. Chadana, pawnbroker and humble guardian of this morgue.
What do you mean, you used to be a doctor? Was your license revoked?
No, sir. It is just that I like to be precise. I run a little pawn shop while taking care of the dead. But I used to be a real doctor.
Are you afraid or uneasy being surrounded by so many corpses?
Why should I? These bodies are empty vessels. Flesh left to decay. Poof. No soul anymore. All gone.
An interesting point of view. And quite an exotic one, too. Most people fear, or at least have a respect, for dead flesh.
Sir, as a medic during the war, I learned to face my death and the death of others. It's the pain we have to tame, not death itself.
How did you get this job?
After I left the army, I worked as an undertaker down by the docks. A dangerous place with many an unpleasant business there. Milton Hooks helped me get a job here.
Have we met before?
I don't think so, sir. Why?
When we first talked, you said you were glad to meet me since I was reported dead.
Funny story, sir. Your sister came here a few nights ago. You were missing, and she was looking for your body. She must be very relieved now.
Yeah. Yeah, she is.
You work here alone?
Yes, very easy work, sir. All I have to do is watch a
None
few
happened
bodies.
to her.
The situation was very different when the main morgue was still open.
Why do you have to watch these bodies?
Because these poor fellows have no names. We keep them in case someone comes looking for the missing. Sadly, very rarely happens.
Why close the hospital's main morgue?
It was for sanitary reasons after the beginning of the epidemic. Cadavers had to be moved to the nearest mass grave.
A pawnbroker? I expect you get all types of people here.
Yes, sir. All kind of people. For I sell all kind of goods.
Who comes here to trade with you? It's very unhygienic, even unsafe. Diseases can spread. For the customers, for the hospital.
I'm very cautious, sir. I've been a doctor, remember? And all my clients are good people. In fact, I think I only know good people.
What kind of goods?
With the quarantine, it's not always easy to buy things. So I trade, I exchange. Some people sell, some others buy. I like to help.
Since you're not afraid of dying, do you believe in life after death, Rakesh?
No. I believe we must do all the good we can while alive. For our time is short, and the obstacles are endless.
Do you think you would enjoy immortality as a concept?
I don't think so. Don't mistake me. I love life, and I'd like to live a long life. But everything has to decay, sir. Even goodwill.
Do you really believe goodwill cannot last?
As I said, sir, everything decays. If I was to never die, goodness, I would be bored or worse. And I like to be helpful, sir.
Quite depressing, wouldn't you say?
Yes, but the good news is, we'll all die before losing our humanity, sir.
That is a crazy concept, though. How boring would it be if you could be like, you know, if you can keep living and have to repeat and see everyone you love die and like you still go on, and that should be horrible.
So you're ready to die?
No, I am not. I don't fear death, for I won't see it. What troubles me is the pain my death will inflict to those I know.
You're a wise man, Mr. Chidana.
No, Dr. Reed. I am a foolish man. But I like to think otherwise.
You are a foolish man, because I saw you steal from the dead.
How dare you steal from the dead, Rakesh? Is that what your pawnbrokers is really about?
These people are dead, sir. What they possessed could be useful for the living. and I'm sure they would agree if they could speak.
You should show respect for the dead. What about their loved ones who may treasure these items you sell?
The bodies I watch over are the unwanted and undesired, sir. I would never deprive anyone of their family artifacts.
Dude, that's such a shitty way of looking at that. I mean, even if he's hated, like, or like a man or a woman's like hated throughout their family, it doesn't mean that they don't have someone that cares about their shit. Because I mean, you can hate a person but still want something of value to that person. As I mean, you can hate and love a person. Anyways,
Please show
let's
me
try.
what you have to sell.
Of course. It's just trinkets and curios, really. But I'm sure they can be useful.
Opium. Codeine. I'm gonna buy one of these codeines.
It's locked.
Can I like give that guy codeine?
It's locked.
That has the fucked up neck. Here you go, man. Pop one of these.
Good evening, Doctor. How is my son doing?
Oh no, let me talk to your son.
Goodbye, Mrs. Goswick.
Good evening, sir.
There we go.
Good evening, Mr. Goswick. How are you?
I'm okay.
Do you need any help?
I'm afraid I may, sir. I don't mean to be a burden.
Here, take this codeine. Can I give him codeine? Treatment for fatigue. Alright, how do I make that?
I will see you later. I have to go now, sir. But don't hesitate to contact me if you need any help.
Good evening, sir. Doctor.
Alright, I'm just gonna go ahead and go upstairs. I'm done. Did this long enough. I can now progress through the story and feel like I'm doing something.
As for me,
Ooh, second staircase. Use hacksaw.
I cannot enter. This must be the place. It's definitely away from prying eyes. Relegated to the shadows. A kingdom of my own. At least I won't be sleeping in a coffin.
Coffin to be much cooler though. I'll read this. Fuck it. me. Dear Jonathan, I asked Nurse Crane to secure an office for you on the second floor. Please forgive the austere decoration. That isn't even how you say that. But Pembroke Hospital is not exactly the Ritz. Sorry to let you discover your office alone, but I need to sleep a little before going back to work. I'm just a mere mortal after all. I also gave orders to let you rest, and for the staff, I never enter. What? Oh, and for the staff to never enter your room. You will be able to sleep all day without being disturbed and work all night without raising suspicion. I'm afraid the police. I'm afraid the place is quite messy, but you'll need. Oh, God. You'll be able to conduct your experiments here at your own pace, period. You'll also notice there is an open window with scaffolding that will allow you to enter or exit the hospital without being noticed, period. That's quite the missive. I imagine how awfully new and disturbing this all must be for you. Believe me, I have studied enough of your species to understand what you must now be facing and feeling. Be assured, I'll do whatever I can to help you in this ordeal. Know that you're not completely alone facing it. I'm glad I met you these dark times we are all presently facing. I hope our future collaboration will yield great results. Welcome to Pembroke. Welcome to Pembroke, my esteemed colleague. We shall talk soon. Yours sincerely, Edgar Griffith Swansea. Yes, I left a copy of some of my notes concerning what I have discovered about Ekin in the last few years. Feel free to read about it if you need some guidance, as long as you don't use this knowledge to take advantage. Oh, I guess I'm... What? I don't know why it paused. Well, that was weird. I don't know why it paused. I don't even have my hand on the controller. As long as you don't use this knowledge to take advantage of me. That was actually weird. I don't have my hand on the controller or my keyboard or anything. Oh, hell nah. There you go, chat. You can read that bad boy. Oh, yeah. Anyways.
The flower's dying. It needs water.
Does need water.
William Bishop's blood is much more unstable than human blood and shows extensive mutation. But this is not what happened to me. I must keep on searching. The sun is about to rise. I can feel it. I'll continue tomorrow night. I have so much time now.
Oh.
The flower's dying. It needs water.
All right. Well, I think I might end the stream here. It's pretty much 4 hours. Also, ads will be in like 4 minutes, so I thought I'd just end it before ads. I do want to thank everybody for coming out that did decide to join the stream today. Once again, you know, if you want to join the Discord, you could join. If you want to check out the sponsored game, there still is like 11-12ish days that you can play it for its stream. And if you want to check out YouTube, my gaming channel and the live channel, you can check that out. And people over on YouTube, thank you all for joining over on YouTube. Gonna actually end the stream over on YouTube before I end the stream on Twitch. But yeah, I'm gonna start trying to stream more on YouTube. So if you want to go ahead and drop that follow, you could drop that follow. I appreciate everybody coming out. Bye YouTube. Bye.